mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang magiliw, helas ng sinakanan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tuyag ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisingil, sa nagagang tutok sa simoy at sa langit mong pagaw, ay hinatang tula, kawin sa pagkayang minamahal, ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na nag-iindig, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pang ay di magtitingin. Luman ang araw ng warhabit pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang hindi kaya na pagkay mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Pilipinas Super League, Pilipinas Super League, Pilipinas Super League, ito ang liga ko. Game time!
Good evening, everyone. A 27-degree night here in the city of San Juan, and it feels summer already. Tonight, both teams are in the playoffs. SGA CSB Blazers, they are 11-6. The team is young and hungry. NOVALICHES QZ Warriors, they are on a 5-game losing skid, but they will try to send a message to these youngsters. Welcome to the Fuel Oil Eco Oil Center here in San Juan. Our main game tonight, the SGA CSB Blazers will take on the NOVALICHES QC Warriors. Hello everybody, with Melo Navarro here. My name is Sandy Grumo, and Andrea Veloso will join us later at the side. Magandang gabi sa iyo, Melo Navarro.
Magandang gabi, Sandy, and magandang gabi rin sa fans ng PSL. It is a pleasure to be back covering games for PSL. And sabi mo nga, summer na, no? I just came back from La Union, medyo refresh tayo from that vacation.
Yung kulay natin, summer na rin. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Andrea Veloso, how are you doing tonight, Miss Andrea?
Andy and Melo, I'm feeling really good, lalo na at kasama ko kayo ulit dito sa ating panel ngayong gabi.
And Andrea Veloso, we heard Allen Liwag will not be playing tonight. And what do you think the absence of the team star player Allen Liwag's injury is impacting to their performance?
Speaking of Allen Liwag, who sustained a left knee injury from their previous practices, malaki ang epekto ng absence niya, lalo na at he performed a monster double-double on his previous games. And it will take 2 to 3 guys to replace him.
Well, that's going to be a big blow, no, para sa SGA, but also it's going to be an opportunity for the guys like Mark Sanko, Paul Turgo, and Michael Mara to step up and show yung kanilang coaching staff that they could also do those types of performances like Allen Liwag does.
Now, this is the right time to shine for the youngsters. And now we go to our team standings, Melo.
Well, these two teams at both ends, no, separate sila dito sa ating team standings. 11-6 for SGA and 6 out of 6-10 naman itong NOVALICHES. A win here by NOVALICHES will prove everyone that they could really beat those teams at the top of the team standings. Para naman sa SGA, this is an opportunity to prove that they belong to the men's club.
Oo. And now we go to the game versus the SGA CSB Blazers versus the Davao Occidental Tigers. The game was very tight until the very end. The Davao Occidental Tigers defeated SGA 82-76.
Well, it was the fast break points of Davao and the steals that they were able to manufacture that spelled the difference in that ball game. Hindi rin nakatulong, no? Yung medyo naging struggle ng SGA with their free throws. They shot 13 out of 21 from that department, and they only lost by 6 points.
And this guy, Ian Torres, he has been steady. He can score if he wants to, and he leads the team also.
Well, he has cemented himself as the top guard para dito sa kanyang koponan. He had 12 points, 5 assists, 3 steals, and 5 out of 10 shooting from the field. And he also was able to hit 2 3-pointers. This is a young guard, steady contributor for Coach Charles Tew, and a lot of promise para dito sa batang to.
Now we go to the other side. The NOVALICHES QC Warriors 6-10 in coming into this ball game. The first quarter was close, but Binyan took over and never looked back, and they defeated the NOVALICHES QC Warriors 101-76.
It was really a tough beating para dito sa NOVALICHES. And in that ball game, they lost the rebounding battle 51-36, and second chance points nga dyan, 11 ang naibigay nila sa Binyan. And also, they weren't able to stop yung inside game ng Binyan, giving up 38 points.
Deo Temajo was the lone bright spot in their game versus Binyan.
He had 21 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and 4 out of 8 shooting from beyond the arc. Ito ang si Deo Temajo. Mukhang siya lang talaga, no? Yung nakahanap ng mark in that ball game. And the question right now, who else will be there to support itong si Deo?
Well, we have the numbers of Jonel Bauzon, yung mga nanalo sila at yung mga natalo sila.
Well, yung performance nga niya, no, is a barometer doon sa kanilang mga naging panalo. And in their wins, he's averaging 15 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists on a 71% shooting. Pero doon naman sa kanilang mga talo, in their last 5 losses, he only scored 6 points, got 3 rebounds, and a shade under 1 assist. So ito nga si Jonel Bauzon is really the missing warrior para sa kanyang koponan, and yung kanyang performance in this game will really be a huge factor if they will be able to beat itong SGA.
Marquee matchup for tonight's ball game. Gab Cometa will be playing against his idol, RR Casajeros.
Well, ito nga si Gab Cometa and RR Casajeros, both guards, they're really not putting up much points para sa kanilang koponan, but yung nadadala nilang balance and steadiness, yun talaga yung nagsiseparate dito sa dalawang to.
Now we go to the mighty and beautiful Andrea Veloso. Andrea, what do you have?
Sandy and Melo, I actually talked to these two young guns, Gab Cometa and RR Casajeros. This is their first time playing against each other at napapanood lang daw nila ang isa't isa sa ibang liga. Gab Cometa said that he idolizes Casajeros at challenge talaga sa kanya ang makatapat ito as he sees this guy as an unstoppable player of NOVALICHES. Go-to guy ng Blazers naman ang tingin ni Casajeros kay Cometa and is really excited to play against this team tonight. Well, let's see what these two players got as I turn you over to our venue announcer, Gio Cruz. Let's take it away.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is the 2024 Pilipinas Super League President's Cup. Welcome to the main game for this evening. Here in Phil Oil Eco Oil Sensor San Juan City. And now it's time to meet your super teams. First for your SGA CSB Blazers. Starting forward, number 14, Roger Ondoa. Also at forward, number 10, Mark Sanko. At center, number 13, Paul Turco. Starting guard, number 7, Ian Torres. Also at guard, number 0, Matthew Oli. Head coach, Charles Tew, assisted by Paulo Layo, Gavi Severino, Carlo Chan, Raiko Toroman, and Ren Noriega. And now, let's meet the starters from your NOVALICHES QC Warriors. Starting forward, number 3, Jericho Bares. Also on forward, number 2, IC Gasakao. At center, number 44, Mark Atabay. At guard, number 19, Paulo Galvez. Also at guard, number 8, Deo Temajo. Head coach, KG Antalan, assisted by Arnold Garcia, Amor Bandairel, Gigi Peñaranda, Rico Velasco, Alaitan, Alex Cunanan, Ferdinand Asibuche.
The starters for the Blazers, Torres, Oli, Turco, Ondua, and Sanko. The Warriors will start with Galvez, Temajo, Atabay, Gasakao, and Bares. We are set to go here. The officiating crew, Celeste Santos and Peñafuerte. Again, my name is Sandy Grumo with Melo Navarro, my partner tonight. Last game. And the Blazers controlling the tip. You know, Mark Sanko, I love this guy because he can score from the outside also, Melo. Ian Torres. Matthew Oli misfires from the outside. Atalay tracks it down for the QZ Warriors. By the way, NOVALICHES playing now minus Jason Strait.
That's a big blow din para dito sa Novaliches because Jason Strait is a versatile player, is very lanky para sa kanila, no? And the matchup problem din. So tingnan natin ngayon who will step up in place of him.
Well, Deo Timao misses from the outside. That was his first attempt. Galvez throws the ball away.
And those are the types of turnovers na hindi talaga nakakatulong para dito sa kanilang kupunan, ano? Because that is unforced. He was just dribbling ball by himself.
The Novaliches QC Warriors, they are number 11 in our team standings, right, Melo? And number 7 are the Blazers.
Well, totoo nga yan, no? And if you're the number 11 team, you don't have that much room for error. Kaya kailangan ma-eliminate talaga yung mga ganong turnovers.
Nice pass there by Sanko to Ian Torres, who was not able to score, but that was a good play for the Blazers.
Yung amuyan ng Blazers, no? Yung talaga yung nakikita natin na malaking naging improvement. And that was a reversal of roles that time around.
Yeah.
The big guy dishing out an assist sa kanyang guard.
And that's how you tawag dito sa Tagalog kasi sa Bisaya. That was a deceptive play, by the way, for the Blazers.
And that's also part of the modern type of basketball. No?
Yeah.
Yung mga big guys ngayon, talagang facilitators na rin nung kanilang mga kupunan.
Compared to what, 20 years ago?
Oo, malayong malayo eh.
Ian Torres scoring from the free throw line. Ian Torres, he averaged 10 points a game, 4 rebounds and 4 assists. 2-0 is the count. Good screen by Casacao, and Galvez again turned the ball over. Roger Andua. Torres, also a good leader for the Blazers. Ian Torres, because he's also a big point guard, and he turned the ball over. Deo Timao will go all the way. That was a tough shot by Deo.
And that is how you use your body in transition. He knew that itong si Ondoa is an athletic player, no? Kaya naman talagang he had to be creative that time.
Sanko with a handoff. Andua. Calling the shots for the Blazers is Marvin Bienvenida. Charles Chu and that's a good move by Ian Torres. Baseline attack.
No, you never give him that baseline because he is so explosive, talking about tong si Ian Torres. But you mentioned nga, Coach Marvin Bienvenida ngayon. He's the former LaSalle Green Hills head coach, and he won a championship in the NCAA Juniors.
Deo Timao working inside. He loves to work in tight spaces. And the 2 points there by Bares.
Yung weak side defense, ano? Everybody was focused on Timaho that time. Nakalimutan nila yung drop down coverage.
Ian Torres, a big point guard for the Blazers. Back to Ian Torres. Shot clock at 7. Matthew Oli spins. Paul Turco with 2 to spare. Rebounded by Deo Timao.
Probably not the best shot they were looking for in that possession. No? Masyadong malayo para dito kay Turco.
And charge that to the good defense of the Novaliches QC Warriors. And the rejection there by the Blazers of the shot of Gasakao. Ian Torres. Bares on him. Mark Sanko. Ondua. Torres goes inside using his left hand. And Paul Turco.
And it's as if they're not missing Alin Liwag with that type of play.
Yeah.
Itong si Turco, nobody boxing him out, gets that second chance opportunity.
As we mentioned it earlier, that Alin Liwag will not be playing because of an injury. But the impact of him without playing, will it be a major factor?
Well, definitely, no, dahil alam naman natin, Alin Liwag puts up double-double numbers. Pero yun nga, if the other guys will be able to step up, malaking impact no para sa SGA because deep in the postseason, kailangan marami ka mahuhugot sa bench mo.
Yes, and there is Antonio Sebio there on the bench. So many big and skilled players for the Blazers. Deo Timao feeling his defender from behind, and that is Roger Andua trying to create space. It's too tight, and Atabay will score downstairs at the dish by Deo Timao.
And that is just the basketball IQ of Deo Timao. He was able to attract 2 defenders and at the last second dropping it off to this big guy.
Ian Torres setting up the table for the Blazers. Paul Turco always in the starting lineup of the Blazers. Matthew Oli can't get the space. Ian Torres, shot clock at 2. That's for 3, very short. Picked up by Mark Sanko. Back to Torres for three. And this time, he nails it down.
And that's gotta hurt for Novaliches. Once again, they gave up a second chance opportunity. Ang mabigat dito, 3 points pa ang naipukol ng SGA. If they want to win this ball game, they really need to contain those rebounds.
And Mark Sanko will score in transition. 3 of 8 shooting now for the Blazers. Roger, 3-on-1. Torres with the floater, yes. And suddenly, the lead swells to 7. 13-6 with 4:53 to go.
The PSL President's Cup 2024 is brought to you by Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, Converge FiberX, supported by Kalos PH Sportswear, MDC Sports, Finn Cotton, Media Partners, Fiber TV, Blast TV, and Bola.tv, live at IBC 13.
That's
Coach Marvin Bienvenida giving out instructions sa kanyang kupunan in the absence nga nila Coach Charles and Coach Paulo. But first, let's take a look at this. No Allen Liwag, no problem para dito sa SGA so far dahil nga itong si Paul Turco has been stepping up here in this game.
Our floor director saying the semi-dunk
Oh,
of Paul Turco.
pareho lang 2 points pa rin naman, yun ang importante doon.
Nothing spectacular, but he gets the job done. 13-6, a 7-point lead for SGA. Dea Temajo, the lone bright spot in their game versus Binyan, and he was able to score now from beyond the arc.
And he continues to be a problem para sa kanilang kalaban. Itong si Timaho early in this game, he just has that green light to shoot and he doesn't hesitate.
Yes, Dale Temajo, 4 out of 8 from downtown in their game versus Binyan. By the way, Gab Cometa is in the game. Roger and Du unable to score there, picked up by Atabay. Mislang stepping on the gas pedal and he throws the ball away. He stepped out of bounds.
They're having a hard time controlling that basketball. Already the 6th turnover para dito sa Novaliches, and so far, SGA has been on point dahil nga nakaka-6 turnover points na rin sila here in this game.
The Blazers 45% shooting here, 5 out of 11 here in the first quarter, 13-9. Ancheta in the game for the Blazers, Roger and Dua. And he swings it to Gab Cometa. Mark Sanko for 3.
And that is one shot na itong si Mark Sanko needs to really improve on dahil madalas nalilibre siya from beyond the arc.
Good blackout there by Tolentino against Paul Turco. Temao. He kicks it out to Mislang for 3. It rims out. Tolentino with a rebound. He is fouled downstairs.
And Tolentino right there doing the cleanup job para dito sa Novaliches. That is a good sign if you're wearing blue right now, dahil you're trying to be aggressive, battling out the bigger guys of SGA.
Michael Mara coming in now replacing Paul Turco. He is also a tall player that can work inside.
And he has a wide body for a college player. And Coach Marvin adjusting right away dahil nga nakuhanan sila doon ng first offensive rebound, putting itong si Mara in the game.
And maybe Allen Liwag is not a problem for the Blazers in this game. They're up by 3 points and we will know that one later.
Yun yung maganda ngayon dito. Nakikita mo yung normally mga bench players, limited minutes for SGA right now. Makikita natin how capable they are to step up dahil hindi mo masasabi in the playoffs pwede rin magkaroon ng foul trouble yung kanilang mga main guys.
So Jomel Ancheta will be at the number 1 spot. At the number 2 spot is Gab Cometa. Can also play point guard, by the way. Inside pass, and they fouled Mark Sanko. He loves to work in tight spaces.
And that was a perfect execution from SGA. UCLA cut set by itong si Ancheta. Mark Sanko naman cutting hard to the basket, and a great job mula dito kay Kahukom in finding him.
You talk about great job. Novaliches cutting down the lead to only 2 points. They were down by as many as 7 points earlier.
And they've been playing good defense so far. Talking about itong Novaliches, they were able to force tough shots on SGA, and it's all about yun nga, yung masustain nila, no, yung intensity nila, especially on the defensive end.
So SGA perfect from the free throw line here. 15-11 is the count, a 4-point lead for the Blazers.
And I'm glad you mentioned the perfect from the free throw line. Dahil ngayon na naging problema nila last game.
Yeah.
They missed 7 to 8 free throws and that cost them that ball game.
Deo Temajo. The problem is, when he gets tired, who will replace him as Deo will score again?
He's been doing everything here, itong si Timajo. Parang PJ Simon yung huling ginalaw nun eh.
Cometa misses from the line. Shot clock at 10 seconds. Cajucom. Mark Sanko outside. Cajucom misfires. Rebounded by Deo Temajo. Deo Temajo, he's been very busy at both ends of the floor. He's been rebounding, he's been defending, and he's been scoring.
He's been dishing out assists as well. And talagang filling up the stat sheet itong si Deo.
Final 3 minutes of the first period. And a chance to tie this ball game. Tolentino from the line. Rebounded by Mark Sanko. Cajucom outside. He overcooks and Sanko with a putback.
I'm not sure if that will count as an assist para to kay Cajucom. Nonetheless, another 2 points for SGA.
Well, the last time I've seen that kind of play was Dennis Johnson and Larry Bird back in the 80s as Cajucom will score in transition. Again, the Blazers running on all fumes.
Well, this time around, itong si Cajucom making sure that he's going to get that 2 points. Most importantly, that is the 8th fast break point itong SGA.
19-13. A minute 40 to go in the first period. Good screen there by Bauzon. We mentioned him earlier as Deo Temajo knocks it down from downtown.
He's just a man on fire. Hindi mo masasabing bad defense. May challenge eh.
Michael Mara traveling there. Ball goes back to the QC NOVALICHES Warriors. Dabay and Digno in action here for the Warriors.
Well, there's a good opportunity for NOVALICHES to even tie the ball game with a 3 dahil nga mainit pa rin itong sila Deo, no? And with the entry of itong si Digno, they're putting another guard who could put a lot of pressure.
Casajeros is in the game also for QC. Inside, Dabay will score and one.
There was a
Chance to tie this ball game at 19-all.
There was a miscommunication on the defensive end dahil nga itong si tinatin ng replay. Oh. Nagkaroon ng miscommunication dun sa gitna eh. They were trying to clog that paint. Ang nangyayari lang, itong si Dabay was able to find that gap.
Dabay will try to complete the three-point play and it misses the bonus free throw. Down by 1 is NOVALICHES. Ancheta. Michael Mara. Antonio Eusebio is, by the way, in the game as Jomel Ancheta scoring from the free throw line.
And itong si Jomel Ancheta making things look so simple and not just a pull-up jumper off that ball screen.
You know what I love about the guards of the Blazers? Cometa, Ancheta, Cajucom, Ian Torres. They have that mid-range jumper. Ball goes out of bounds.
For some time, yung mid-range game has been a lost art, no? Pero ngayon, unti-unti na ibabalik and nakikita naman natin yung value. Tignan natin to. His defender went under the ball screen, giving Jomel Ancheta enough time to pull up that shot.
Look at the release and the follow-through. So Jomel Ancheta with his first 2 points of the game. Jomel Ancheta brings the ball down. He gets it back. Mara providing the screen. Shot clock at 10. Inside to Michael Mara. Eusebio from the line. Too strong. Rebounded by Digno. 17 seconds to go. They switch off the shot clock. Casajeros puts the move. That's a foul on Cometa. They still have a foul to give. That'll be their third team foul.
They still have one more, talking about SGA. And ito, yung matchup na napag-usapan, ano, Cometa and Casajeros.
Yeah. Cometa playing against his idol, RR Casajeros. Dabay. Casajeros. Layup. That's good. Beautiful move by Casajeros. And that will end our first quarter with the NOVALICHES coming back. They're down by only a point, 21-20 as we take a look at this replay. Casajeros with the move inside, using his left hand, going glass. And that'll be his first field goal of the game to end the first quarter. Back in a moment.
The PSL President's Cup 2024 is brought to you by Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, Converge FiberX, supported by Kalos PH Sportswear, MDC Sports, Finn Cotton, Media Partners, Fiber TV, Blast TV, and Bola.tv, live at IBC 13.
PSL fans here inside the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center in the city of San Juan. By the way, on Thursday we will be at the Alonte Sports Arena in Binyan, Laguna. Experience Binyan. Experience beautiful.
And that should be an eventful day, no? Para sa PSL. We have
There we go. The games. The City Stars will take on the AO Kings. San Pedro Pablo Escobedo will take on the Cam Norte Warriors. The main game, Binyan will take on the visiting Davao Occidental Tigers. An 8-game winning streak, by the way, for the Davao Occidental Tigers.
It's going to be a battle between the Beast and the Tigers.
So, second quarter action here with the QC Warriors closing the first quarter with that 2 points of RR Casajeros. Digno. The spin move there by Bares.
First quarter field goals, 40% for SGA, 57% naman for NOVALICHES. Although itong NOVALICHES shooting well percentage-wise, yung volume naman, nasa panig nitong SGA.
Now look now, the QC Warriors, they are ahead by 1 for the first time. The spin move by Michael Mara, and it trickles down.
What a beautiful move mula dito kay Michael Mara. For a big guy to be able to do that, such a beauty to watch.
That's an offensive foul. That's twice already. We saw it, Melo.
He got away with the first one. Inulit pa eh. Pero ngayon I'm not sure if nag-abot itong dalawang to back in college because itong si Digno played for the Diliman College and for a while si Ancheta played for the Scorpions. So tingnan natin to. Ayun eh. Awe eh. Pero nasamahan din ng konting arte.
Oh, Michael Mara now with 4 points. Nice move inside by Mara. Now they double up on Casajeros. Digno for 3. Short. Dabay takes care of everything.
Another missed box out para dito sa SGA. Results to another 2 points for NOVALICHES.
That will be his second field goal of the game. He has 4 points. Antonio Sebio from downtown.
And that's going to be a problem for NOVALICHES. Now they have to extend their defense to cover that shot.
You know, the QC Warriors, they are shooting better from the field. 60% shooting here in the first half.
But what about that layup mula dito kay Casajeros, making it look so easy against the taller guys of SGA.
Outside shot, that's good.
And that's just the competitive nature itong si Gab Cometa, no? He was being pressured from the backcourt and he responds with that jumper.
Tolentino. Bares changing direction, change of pace. Cometa, this is a 4-on-1 break. And Antonio Sebio with a layup.
Textbook fast break attack para dito sa SGA.
Tolentino, good catch and good finish there by Tolentino.
Yun naman naging problema doon. After scoring a basket, nobody's sprinting back to play defense. Kaya mabilis din nasagot ang binigay ng NOVALICHES.
32-28, the Blazers ahead by 4. Eusebio momentarily open. He hesitated for a while, then took the shot. Casajeros, he overshoots. Both teams are running as Cometa will take care of this one. Yes!
And that is the strength of SGA running game. Itong NOVALICHES ngayon, I don't know if that's part of their game plan, but so far, nagiging pabor sa SGA yung ganitong klaseng pace.
That will be their third from the three-point territory. They're shooting. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that will be their third. They're 3 of 7 from beyond the arc. Now we go to Andrea Veloso. Andrea, what do you have?
Ubusan ng hininga. Ito nga ang mga salitang nabanggit sa akin ng coaches dahil parehas ng mga batang players ang nagtatapat ngayon. So as per Coach Marvin of SGA Blazers, it's all gonna be about who has the most composure, poise, and control emotionally in this game. So far, the SGA bench is full of energy and high emotions as Coach Marvin reminded them to play better defense this next quarter. Sandy and Melo.
Relax ka lang, Andrea. Nauubusan ka na ng hininga.
Well, that is true, no? Dahil nga mabilis yung pace ng ating ball game and we've seen a lot of action, especially on that last rebounding play.
The Blazers 35, the QC Warriors of Novaliches 28. Let's take a look at this action here. Outside shot. And the action downstairs, that's Nathan Victoria.
That was Dabay called for that foul. May kunting lambingan on that box out.
I'm expecting that this game will, this other half of the second period will kind of slow because Nathan Victoria is in the game as Gabriel Cometa scoring his second three-point field goal.
No signs of slowing down para dito kay Gab Cometa. He is a man on a mission playing against his idol.
You know, Victoria is always involved in skirmishes down there as Casajeros short on his layup. Gab Cometa for 3. Bang! That is his third.
Back to back to back para kay Gab Cometa, and that's going to be a problem for Novaliches.
41-28. 9 points for Gabriel Cometa. That shot came all the way from Talamban, Cebu. We'll be right back.
The PSL President's Cup 2024 is brought to you by Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, Converge FiberX, supported by Kalos PH Sportswear, MDC Sports, Finn Cotton, Media Partners, Fiber TV, Blast TV, and Bola.tv, live at IBC 13.
41-28 is the count. Whenever I hear this song, you know, Melo, this is the favorite song, by the way, of Noy Africa.
Tingnan natin yan, yung ating playoff picture. So it's going to be 16 teams, no? In the first round of the playoffs. That's going to be an interesting match that we're seeing here. Lalo na itong I'm looking at Binyan right now. I'm looking at Davao. Yung Nueva Ecija din. So this, especially the Bulacan and SGA matchup, that should be interesting.
That's
so,
a good one.
Oh.
Though SGA defeated Bulacan, and that was last week.
It's safe to say na talagang dadaan ka sa butas ng karayom before you enter the finals.
6:09 to go. I talk about the theme song of the PSL, which Noy Africa knows how to sing that song. And Deo Temajo will score. Basket will count.
Yung first step, that's really the secret. Itong si Deo Timao is very deceiving. Akala mo, mabagal lang, scanning the floor. Let's take a look at this. Yung quick first step.
The burst of the first step.
From 0 to 100.
Deo Temajo, the high man for the QC Warriors. 13 points now.
And as much as I love seeing itong si Timao score, gusto ko rin marinig si Coach Noy na kantahin yung team song natin.
He knows the lyrics. He always sing whenever he will hear that song. And Cheta. 12 seconds remaining in the shot clock. Michael Mara misses on the 3 attempt. Landayan turned the ball over. Nathan Victoria with a pass and the finish.
And that has been the story of the game so far. Good defense from Novaliches. Magkakaroon sila ng turnover, an easy basket for SGA.
It's Muel Morales scoring in transition. Outside for 3. Deo Temajo is on fire.
And somebody is down on
What did
the
I say?
floor. After that three-pointer from Teo Timajo, doon ulit yung rebounding battle. I think it was against Atabay.
And Nathan Victoria again is down on the floor. Is it in the face?
He's holding on to his cheek. Tingnan natin to. Step back, three-pointer. Jockeying for position. Oh, that's gotta hurt. And our officials are reviewing that right now.
It's above the shoulder.
Oo
Well, I said that to you a moment ago that he's always involved in little skirmishes.
Pero yun nga, yung tama is above the shoulder and titingnan mo ngayon dito, was there an excessive hard contact?
It could be a long second half of the second period. All the officials, they're checking it, and let's hear it. Upon review, unsportsmanlike foul. Number 44. That's Atabay.
And yun nga, no? After that review, our referees, nakita nila that there was excessive hard contact which was unnecessary in that rebounding battle. Yun ang masakit dito. 3 minutes ang ipapahinga mo because of that call.
So if he will come back at the 2-minute mark of the second period.
And with the way things are going in this game, a lot can happen in 3 minutes, no? Dahil nga takbuhan. Sabi nga ni Andre, ubusan talaga ng hininga ang mangyayari
Ubusan ng
dito.
hininga. At sa tuwing dumadaan si Andrea, ako'y nauubusan ng hininga. 44-34 now as Nathan Victoria will go to the free throw line to shoot. And he gets the first.
And looks like he was able to shake off that hit that he got earlier.
So shot clock will be 14 seconds for the Blazers. Paul Turco. Jumel Ancheta. He's the... Oh, that's a three-pointer from Nathan Victoria.
And a great play from SGA. Ang familiar yung action na ito. Parang ala Tony Parker yun during his San Antonio's first time.
Landayan, this is a good matchup. Landayan versus Jumel Ancheta. Tight defense being applied by Victoria on Arar Casajeros. And quickly he acknowledges the foul.
Oh, that was too aggressive for his own good. Itong si... let's take a look at this play first. Inside, outside basketball for SGA with 1 second left in the shot clock.
You know, the defense was late in that sequence. 4:27 remaining in the first half. Landayan rises up for two. He hits the back iron and the long rebound there by Jumel Ancheta. He looks for a friend. No look pass inside to Paul Turco. And a field goal for Paul.
What a pass mula dito kay Ancheta. May pa-look away pa eh.
Oh. This is huge already. 50-34. A 16-point lead for the Blazers. Inside to Dale. And he is fouled.
It's turned out to be a huge lead indeed para dito nga sa SGA. We started 21-20.
Yeah.
And look at that. Itong SGA all of a sudden exploding here in this quarter.
Well, the Blazers outscoring NOVALICHES here 29-14.
It's all
That's
about
huge.
the defense. So,
And of course, with you mentioned earlier with Atabay sitting down, who will defend the big guys of the Blazers, and the interior defense will become a major factor for the Blazers to score.
totoo yan. That's the reason why na-late sila on the last three-pointer of SGA because they need to clog that paint. So mahaba ngayon yung kanilang mga nagiging closeouts, opening up the shooters of SGA.
3:45 remaining. Ian Torres. Bounce pass inside. It was tight. And it goes out of bounds. Shot clock at 5 seconds. It will remain with the Blazers, and Ian Torres will throw it in. No, it's going to be Nathan Victoria that will throw the ball in. There's been a lot of screen action there. Shot clock at 3 from far away, short. And recovered by Moel Morales. Nathan for 3. Dabay the rebound. Casajero spins his way inside and he overcooks Tolentino. And it goes out of bounds. It will stay with QC. Bares comes in for Casajeros.
And makikita mo ngayon, no? The big guys of SGA really bothering the shots underneath.
Yep.
In a normal day, pasok na yung mga ganong tira, but that goes to show yung effort na pinapakita nitong SGA.
Roger and Dua coming in for Nathan Victoria. Victoria will sit down with 3 points. A 3-pointer earlier for Victoria. Temao can't shake off his defender. Now he puts the move. He creates space. No. Tolentino. Oh, that's Dabay, I'm sorry. Draws the contact inside.
And that's a good sign for NOVALICHES. That's already their 3rd defensive rebound dito sa ating last sequence. And if you're SGA right now, it's going to be a cause of concern. Dahil you are the taller team, pero nakukuhanan pa rin kayo.
You know, QC shooting better from the free throw line. 83% shooting. 5 out of 6 here in the first half. Now that's 6 out of 7 now, as Dabay will score there at the line. He has 5 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. The NOVALICHES QC Warriors with a foul to give, while SGA, they are now over the foul limit. Ancheta brings it down for the Blazers, guarded by Landayan. Morales. And Paul Turco will score again inside. No liwag, no problem.
The extra passes. Yan talaga yung nagiging trademark nitong SGA. No? Yung kanilang on-point passing, sharing that basketball. And look at this. That backdoor play resulting to rotation on the defensive end, opening up itong si Turco for that easy lay-in.
No, it started with a cut of Angelo or Angelo Vanguardia. Paul completes the 3-point play. 53-38. 2 minutes and 40 to go. We are in the last week of the elimination round. Next week, the start of the PSL playoffs. Dea Temao, the high man. He creates space. The fall away, that's good.
And that was a tough shot against Ondoa. Itong si Timao. I mentioned earlier, nakikita ko sa galawan nga parang ala PJ Simon. Yung mga offbeat galing muna sa bangga before he takes that shot.
Ian Torres. Landayan defending. Angela Vanguardia. Shot clock at 7. Now it's 5. Torres dancing for freedom. Inside to that's Paul Turco. He beat the clock, but the shot did not go in. A 13-point lead for the Blazers. Final 2 minutes of the first half. Deo Temao for 3. And rebounded by Moel Morales. Paul Turco short on the layup. Tolentino takes care of it. Here come the Warriors. Bares. Landayan misfires on the 3 attempt. And Bares step out of bounds.
Happened right in front of us. Huling-huli. That was a lot of action in that last sequence.
Minute 22 to go. The Blazers will talk things over. We have a timeout on the floor. 53-40.
The PSL President's Cup 2024 is brought to you by Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, Converge FiberX, supported by Kalos PH Sportswear, MDC Sports, Finn Cotton, Media partners, Fiber TV, Blast TV, and Bola.tv. Live at IBC 13.
All right, we are back here. Please don't forget to like and follow the PSL Facebook page. And the Blazers, they are ahead here. The QZ Warriors staring at that 13-point lead advantage of the Blazers, Melo.
And a huge number that we have to mention here, yung bench points, 31 for SGA and only 14 para dito sa Novaliches.
At Tabay seeing action here with a minute 22 to go. Both teams are over the foul limit. Inside pass, deflected. Taken away by Novaliches.
You have to give credit sa scouting nitong Novaliches.
Yeah.
Alam nila na-anticipate kung saan lalabas yung mga shooters nitong SGA.
And we heard them calling out the play of the Blazers.
Diyan mo malalaman na papunta na talaga sa playoffs Kabisado nila yung gagawin ng kanilang mga kalaban.
Good screen there by Dabay as Temao misses on the 3 attempt. Torres. Nandayan trying to steal it. Roger Andua flying in the air and he is fouled by Bares.
What a luxury to have, no? Itong si Roger Ondoa. Sa area na nag-iisip ng gagawin,
Roger Andua started playing basketball at the age of 14. He is from Iba, Zambales. Have you been there?
Oo,
I've been
dahil
to Zambales, but not Iba.
yung aking loving wife taga Zambales. Kaya naman madalas tayo dyan.
46 seconds remaining, 54-40. So it's a 14-point lead now for the Blazers. So we are not feeling, or the Blazers not feeling the absence of Alin Liwag.
Oo, totoo yan. You would see the other big guys playing very confident dito sa ating ball game.
Sabi nga ni Andrea kanina, mga 2 to 3 players daw no?
So that's true. And dito nga sa ating ball game ngayon, nagtutulong-tulong itong mga ibang big guys.
Yes. Landayan misfires on the 3 attempt. Atabay getting the offensive rebound. He lost it momentarily and he misses the gimme shot.
It's the intimidation factor na meron That was an open shot for Atabay. Sorry, miss for the Novaliches.
17 seconds to go. Both teams are over the foul limit. Shot clock is 5. Morales, that's from downtown. Landayan will try to score from way out. And that will end our first half action. And the lead swells to 17, 57-40. And our super move of the game brought to us by Dumper Party List. Nice buck cut by Angela Vanguardia. And he drops it to Paul Turco, scoring the field goal there. That super move of the game is brought to us by Dumper Party List. Our halftime score, 57 for the Blazers, 40 for the Warriors.
The PSL President's Cup 2024 is brought to you by Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, Converge FiberX, supported by Kalos PH Sportswear, MDC Sports, Finn Cotton, media partners Fiber TV, Blast TV, and Bola.tv. Live at IBC 13. Hey, Hoop fans, welcome to the President's Cup 2024 Top 10 Plays of the Week. Let's dive straight into the action, starting with number 10.
That's Estrada. Wow. Pangboy to Jimboy.
At number 9.
Doing well. Inside. Goy will score. And it cuts down the lead to 1. But it will be a 3-point play, so a possible a bonus free throw here.
Top 8.
Santo. What a play. Captomena slides in. Basket it
and one.
Gab Cometa providing the points here in the fourth quarter.
Making it on 7th.
This guy can also score! Yes, sir! And that is a 4-point play for Orlan Lamar.
Late closeout from Edsel Batsa.
I did not second guess because I know he will take it.
Sliding into number 6.
Goes inside for the layup. Basket counts in one.
So good recognition by Kenny Nabong. Off the dive ni Bam Bam Gamalinda. Meron na silang mismatch. One shot fake. Nakashoot na ng tatlo to. And yung pagdiretso, sabit.
Through at number 5.
It's two. Catch and shoot. And yes! Yes!
Dagger.
Yes!
Dagger.
Kola from downtown. And look at Harold Arboleda. That's a three-pointer from Yossi Koga.
Cracking into the top 4.
Whoa. What an escape.
Demar Dagas been a fan favorite even here in Caloocan.
Podium time at number 3.
Orlan Lamar. Inside we go. He hangs in the air. And what a move by Orlan Lamar.
Great adjustment in mid-air by Orlan Lamar and his green band-aid on the face.
At number 2.
Shot clock down to 5. Oh my goodness.
How did he make that shot?
Ano pa ba hihingiin mo?
Great defense played by Caloocan, just better offense for Jimboy.
And the top play of the week.
Of the score, 50-25. Cavera with a slam! Punctuating this onslaught by the Quezon Titans. Si Cavera, suki niya sa mga slam dunk, ha? Paborito ni Santi. Yun na nga eh.
That's a wrap for our top 10 plays of the week. Stay tuned for more basketball brilliance. And until next time, keep the hoop spirit alive.
Ito po ay si Aludo Rota Chuseco, Undersecretary of the Department of Finance. Nais ko po kayong anyayahan na manood ng Cabinet at Work at IBC every Monday at 4 p.m.
Please watch Cabinet at Work every Monday at 4 p.m. IBC 13.
Sa akin pong mga kababayan, kayo po ay mainit at malugod kong inaanyayahan na atin pong sundan, panoorin at tunghayan po ito pong Cabinet at Work. Ito po ay ating mapapanood alas 4 ng hapon tuwing Lunes po, tandaan nyo. At ito po ay nasa IBC 13. Sana po ay inyo pong subaybayan, tunghayan sapagkat makakakuha po kayo dito ng mga informasyon na magiging kapaki-pakinabang po para po sa bawat isa. Aasahan ko po kayo.
Cabinet at Work, tuwing Lunes, ika-4 ng hapon sa IBC 13.
Magandang araw po. Gusto po namin kayo ananyahan na manood ng Cabinet at Work. Ito po ang bagong programa ng IBC 13 at dito po natin makikita ang mga proyekto at mga nagagawa ng bagong ehensya dito po sa pamumunuan ni Presidente Marcos. Sana po makita namin kayo doon. Maraming salamat po. Ako po si Joel Consing, Presidente po ng Maharlika. Salamat po.
The PSL President's Cup 2024 is brought to you by Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, Converge FiberX, supported by Kalos PH Sportswear, MDC Sports, Finn Cotton, Media Partners, Fiber TV, Blast TV, and Bola.tv, live at IBC 13.
Our halftime score, the Blazers 57, the Novaliches Warriors 40. We have some highlights back in the first half here, Melo.
Well, it was an eventful first half and makita nga natin ngayon dito, the SGA really stepping up the gas here in this ball game, dictating the tempo. But on the other end, the guards naman itong sila Deo Timajo trying their best to keep in step with SGA.
And you know, Deo Timajo, top scoring for the Novaliches QC Warriors. While, you know, the big guys of the Blazers combining for what? Let's take a look at the stats here.
Well, take a look at the numbers. Yung 3-point shooting has been a huge factor here for the Blazers. 7 out of 14 compared to the 3 out of 11 lamang nitong Novaliches. And look at the team game they're playing right now. 19 assists compared to 9 of Novaliches. And this was the thing I mentioned earlier, yung bench scoring. 34 for SGA, only 14 for Novaliches. And playing to their strengths once again is SGA with 16 fast break points.
Now we go to the leading scorer highlights here. Gab Cometa scoring from beyond the arc. That was, what, three-pointers back in the first half. He was hot.
He was hot indeed. Gab Cometa already has 11 points in the game, followed by the 9 of itong sila Torres. Pero on the other end naman, itong si Teo Temajo already with 20 points.
Wow.
The problem is, yung kasunod, 6 points pa lang.
Yes. Deo Temajo, 20 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists in the first half. The leading scorers for both teams.
Gab Cometa with 11, Torres with 9, Turco with 7, Sanko with 6, Temajo on the other end with 20, Dabay with 6, and Bares and Caseros combining with 4. And I mentioned earlier, no, itong si Turco and Sanko nga. Right now, they already have 13 points and 9 rebounds combined. Ito yung hinaharap natin na magsi-step up.
And you talk about the other guys, the Novaliches QC Warriors. Deo Temajo cannot do it alone.
Totoo yan. And the question earlier is, will Jonel Bauzon be a factor in this game? So far, medyo nalilimit pa yung kanyang production dito. He only played 2 minutes and 56 seconds in the first half. And he was able to score. Actually, he wasn't able to take a field goal yet in this game.
So the Novaliches QC Warriors, they're staring on that 17-point advantage of the Blazers.
And he's averaging 17 points a ball game. Talking about nung si Deo Temajo, 4.3 rebounds and 2.9 assists in this game. He has already reached yung kanyang point production. But yun nga, a lot will be needed from him. Considering na wala pa siyang medyo nakakatulong sa kanyang kupunan ngayon.
57-40 to start the third period. So Deo Temajo, look at him. He's talking to his teammates, giving instructions, motivating them. And they really need to step up in order for them to compete and defeat the Blazers.
Well, this is going to be a crucial third quarter. They need to be able to bring this lead down to a more manageable one.
And you know, Gab Cometa will go to the #1 spot. He goes inside. Nice spin move. He will be the point guard now.
No, yun yung mga masasabi mong everything but the shot.
Nice play coming off the break. Traveling violation.
And according to our referee Harry Santos, same foot ang ginamit.
Bawal na ngayon yun.
Oo. Let's take a look at that again.
That was the Richie Rivero move, right?
Oo, tama. Right.
Matthew Ollie. Now this guy can also score. Picked up by Galvez. Casajeros. You know, they need him to score and play good defense. Cajucom. He drops it to Gab Cometa. Foul is called on Atabay.
Yan ang nangyayari, you know, because of the quickness of SGA, Novaliches is forced to hold them down para medyo mapabagal, and Atabay picks up another foul there.
So Atabay will be his second personal. He had an unsportsmanlike foul back in the first half where he sat down for 3 minutes and returned at the 2-minute mark of the second period. That was straight as an arrow for a while.
Oh, from
I
our
thought
angle.
it will go in, and Cajuco misses that one, but they will get the ball back.
From our angle, derecho, no? But you gotta love how they were able to open up the shooter at that time. A lot of screens, a lot of action, and if you're playing defense, talaga namang nakakapagod.
At yung banggaan, masakit yun, ha? Yung binabangga ka, hindi mo alam. Especially yung mga back screen.
Totoo yan.
Galvez steps on the gas pedal. And he is fouled and won.
That is a great move mula dito kay Galvez. He knew that Paul Turco was chasing him down. That's why maganda yung naging galaw niya. He cut off the path nitong si Turco para hindi makabuelo for that block. That's a smart move. If you're a young guard watching right now, you got to add that move to your bag.
That's the meaning of go hard.
Oh, boy.
Galvez completes the three-point play, 57-43. Second half action here at the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center. Sandy Grumo with Melo Navarro and Andrea Veloso, our courtside reporter. The three is good. Matthew Oli.
And once again, itong SGA getting something out of that baseline cut.
Dabay played good back in the first half. He throws it up, and I just jinx him. Mark Sanko. Paul Turco outside to Cometa for three. He hits the back iron. Loose ball, and it stays with the Blazers.
And I don't envy the big guys of Novaliches right now. They have a tough job on trying to locate and box out itong sila Turco, itong sila Sanko, because they're very aggressive.
Mark Sanko, Dabay defending. 8 seconds remaining in the shot clock. Kahuko from the corner, that's good. A long two-pointer.
And I love the patience na pinakita ng SGA that time. Not rushing things, finding the best shot possible.
19 seconds remaining in the shot clock of the Novaliches QC Warriors. Galvez at Tabay. Casajeros for three, that's good.
Perfectly executed horns play mula dito sa Novaliches. I like that zoom action freeing up the shooter.
And they really needed that production of Casajeros.
Oo.
They need him to score.
But another foul called on Atabay that time. Pero tingnan muna natin ito. That zoom action, perfectly timed play. And Casajeros knocking it down. They're gonna need more of that from him.
Joshua Kahuko will throw it in. Kahuko. Gav, he swings it to Mark Sanko, and it rims out. Rebounded by Casajeros. Casajeros, defended by Matthew Oli. He goes inside. He is fouled. Casajeros right now, he is very aggressive in going to the basket.
Oo, totoo yan. That is really needed from him. And the return is...
Now we go to Andrea Veloso. Andrea.
Bump cutters and play physically. Ito ang unang sinulat ng Novaliches coaches sa kanilang board dugout. Coach KG is really frustrated from the result of the first half. So he reminded his point guards to continue getting the ball and call the play. Konting sakripisyo pangaraw sa depensa ang hinahanap niya sa koponan niya. Para naman sa SGA Blazers, kahit nakakanamang, they still want to play better defense and remember their standards and system as a school-based team. Santi and Melo.
That's what we are talking about, the screen actions. You know, it hurts when you are not looking at it.
Oo, nakakapagod just by trying to chase your man.
Player, yeah.
Oo, and pero yun nga, maganda rin naman yung naging instructions ng Novaliches. Try to play a little physical and tire down, slow down itong mga players ng SGA.
And the question is, will the Blazers be slowing down? 62-46. Oli rises up for two. Loose ball foul called. It's on number 8, Deo Temajo.
They caught a big fish there.
Well, that will be his first personal. And the third team foul, by the way, for the Novaliches QC Warriors. Michael Mara tried to attack the baseline, but he saw Sanko there, who was wide open.
That was just too easy for Sanko. Nobody there to control itong si Sanko. Kailangan nararamdaman mo siya. Hindi mo pwedeng hayaan na patambay-tambay dyan sa shaded area.
Casajeros for three. Mike Sanko unable to control that loose ball. Deo Temajo was like a man on a suicide mission. But that was a good one.
Oh, and he was really begging for a foul.
Blocking foul will be called on Dabay.
And the bench of Novaliches does not agree with that call.
So what do you think about that goal?
Medyo, it could have gone either way dahil gumagalaw pa rin naman yung defense, but you could argue as well na yung dating nitong si Sanko ay talaga namang made the in eh.
But Dabay was not avoiding the contact, by the way. He was waiting. He was just waiting there. Only for 3. The Blazers shooting 8 of 18 from the three-point territory. And they're beginning to miss. Kahukom. Oh, Mara! Unable to slam that basketball.
And he's gonna hear some words from Coach Marvin.
Casajeros is fouled by Matthew Oli. It was supposed to be a clean dunk.
Eh.
So what happened there? No, he cannot palm the ball.
Totoo yan, pero that's a type of situation where coaches would say, keep things simple. It was a great pass from Kahukom. Nobody there to challenge. Tumulas yung bola.
Doon pumunta sa kabila eh. It's supposed to be a good play. Could be in our highlight reel, but it did not go in. 64-48. 5 minutes and 2 seconds to go. Casajeros misses on his first free throw. The QC, or the Novaliches QC Warriors, shooting 88% from the free throw line. And Casajeros misses both free throws. And that will not help their cause in this game. Sanko. Oh! Ho, ho! That basket will count.
And what a luxury to have for SGA. A big guy able to put the ball down, absorb the contact, and finish in traffic. Mark Sanko, the team captain, stepping up here in this game.
4 minutes and 54 seconds remaining in the third period. The Warriors now over the foul limit, while the Blazers with a foul to give. Galvez loses control of the ball. This is a 4-on-1 situation. Sanko with a layup. Rebounded by Michael Mara. Basket counts. Plus a foul.
And that time, sabi ni Michael Mara, I'm gonna make sure of this one. And napaganda pa because this is going to be an end-one opportunity.
That's what you get when you don't have a tabay there in the lineup.
Totoo yan. And tingnan natin to. Once again, Sanko leading the break, being rewarded by his guard. And Mara was there to do clean-up job para sa kanyang kupunan.
Look at that. Good backs out there by Michael Mara, able to get the offensive rebound and the 2 points. And he will try to complete the three-point play. Michael Mara. 4 points and 5 rebounds. Now he has 5 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists.
And what a way to make up for that missed dunk earlier.
4.5 remaining in the third. Now Deo Temao suddenly very cold here in the third. Ligon from the outside for 2. And also this guy can score from the outside, so he needs to step up.
Totoo yan. Itong si Ligon back in his college days. Siya yung perfect definition of a 3-and-D type of player.
Jumel Ancheta setting up the table for the Blazers. Joshua Kahukom. There's the handoff. Kahukom back to Ancheta. Outside three-pointer. That's good!
That was a tough shot from Jomel Ancheta. Shot clock was already winding down. The presence of mind that he has is just incredible.
Inside we go. Oh, a special delivery from the sky.
That's a good
Ligo
sign.
now with his second field goal of the game.
Good sign to para kay Ligo. And already 4 points here in this game.
And 4 minutes to go. Sanko misfires on the 3 attempt. And the ball goes back to the Novaliches QC Warriors. Macabara goes down on the floor and quick to get up. And Antonio Sebio in the game now. A highly recruited player itong si Antonio Sebio.
Totoo yan. He was able to knock down a 3-pointer earlier. Perfect for those pick-and-pop plays.
Galvez. Deo Temajo. Foul is called on Joshua Kahukom. He felt his defender from behind. And he was trying to go to the baseline
Such a good player off the post, ano, itong si Deo Timajo.
SGA CSB. Shot clock at 14 seconds.
Shot clock reads at 14 seconds. And also, they need the production of Atabay, by the way.
Oo, totoo yan.
Timajo. Shot clock at 4. Now it's 2. Now it's 1. And it's a 24-second shot clock violation. So he was not able to glance at the shot clock because he was at the side.
Oo,
He was not in front.
And yung teammates din naman niya, no? Hindi rin siya sinabihan. Eh.
Yeah.
Nanood din doon sa sayaw nitong si Deo.
There was no communication. Both teams now over the foul limit, under 3 minutes to go. Ancheta, Roger Andua gets by Galvez. He goes inside. 2 points for him.
Great read mula dito kay Roger Andua. And a great pass din mula kay Ancheta, no, to start that play.
74-52. You know, the Blazers, they may be on top. That's an unsportsmanlike foul will be called on Galvez. That was a dangerous foul, Melo.
Oo, totoo yan. Dangerous foul. And also, there was nobody
Because
on the last line of
Roger Andua was
defense.
in the air when they made that pass.
Take a look at that again. Roger Andua got that steal. Itong si Galvez wanted to stop the transition attack. And that is an automatic and sportsmanlike foul.
Ian Torres back in the game, a tall point guard for the Blazers.
Ian Torres already has 9 points and 3 assists here in this game.
And he misses the first free throw. So the Blazers, they are at the number 7 spot, while the NOVALICHES QC Warriors, they are number 11 here, right? So earlier the RCP Shawarma Shack Demergods defeated the Bicol Spicy Oregon, getting the 16th spot. While the Caloocan Supremos finishing off the NKT Snipers' hope of going into the playoffs. That was the last game of the Snipers, by the way. So big games coming up in our last 2 scheduled play dates. Galvez, oh, that's Digno who gets the follow-up shot after missing the first.
Oh, finally a basket for Bill Digno. I like that aggressive move that he just did there.
A 20-point lead, the biggest in the game for the Blazers. Ian Torres with a hesitation move and the floater.
That is too easy for Ian Torres. He got a double or a hedge on that ball screen if he's the one involved.
SGA shooting 50% now from the field, 28 of 56. Barres. Oh, bad pass there by Michael Mara.
And you would hear yung coaching staff nitong NOVALICHES begging for a foul on that last attack. Makikita mo rin yung signs of frustration, you know, because they're trying to get those shots.
Yes, they were not getting the call. They're not getting clean looks, and they are bothered there inside. They're not getting their shots. They're not getting the calls.
Talagang yung flow ng
Everything
laro
is not
nila.
going their way.
Oh, and talagang napigil yung flow ng laro nila. So it's a matter of staying composed. They still have a full quarter ahead of them, and
you know, the third period, you always say to our players, it's the overhaul period. When you are down, it's the right quarter to come back, to perform well.
Problema, yung free throws. Hindi na rin nila maipasok.
Well, free throws situation here, 8 of 11 for the NOVALICHES QC Warriors. Foul on the floor. It's not in the act of shooting, so it's going to be an inbound play. But it's the NOVALICHES QC Warriors are in the penalty, so Jumel Ancheta will take 2 at the line.
That is not a good foul mula dito kay Barres because he was there in front of Ancheta on that drive.
And you are giving him a chance to score. There is always a time to foul and not to foul, just like the right, when we say good basketball IQ, the time to shoot, not the time to tawag dito.
Yung shot
When to pass,
selection,
not to
no?
pass.
Oo.
When to shoot, not to shoot. Atabay scoreless here in the third period, by the way. Michael Mara trying to go all the way, taken away by Atabay. Baras, good feed there. Digno misses on Dua. 35 seconds to go. Ancheta. Shot clock 13 seconds. Jomel with a hesitation move finds Malay inside for the 2 points.
Yun yung sinasabi mo kanina, knowing when the perfect time is to pass. Itong si Ancheta, inantay mag-rotate yung defense before giving that pass to Mara.
And good shoulder fake also by Jomel Ancheta. Atabay outside, 8 seconds to go. Shot clock is not a factor now. Digno, inside we go. Taken away by Ian Torres, and he throws up a prayer. And this quarter comes to an end. 80-54. We'll be right back with the fourth and final period.
The PSL President's Cup 2024 is brought to you by Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, Converge FiberX, supported by Kalos PH Sportswear, MDC Sports, Finn Cotton, Media Partners, Fiber TV, Blast TV, and Bola.tv, live at IBC 13.
That's Marvin Bienvenida coaching the Blazers.
As we take a look at our playoff story once again, start na nga ito next week.
But if it will start today,
itong Binyan will be facing RCP for that first round together with San Pedro and Juan Munti. An interesting matchup we have there. On the other side naman, Nueva Ecija and Manila. And yung earlier we mentioned Bulacan and SGA CSB. That is really
yan
one
yung premium
matchup
mo,
na gusto kong makita.
Nakapasok ka, number 16, yung reward mo naman yung number
Number
1. Yan. So single round robin format, top 16, and the top 8 will enjoy the twice to beat advantage. Back with us here inside the Phil Oil Eco Center here in the city of San Juan. My name is Sandy Grumo, alongside Mela Navarro and Andrea Veloso, the third member of the panel.
And our quarter scoring, itong Warriors was held down to just 14 points in the third. That speaks about the defense itong SGA.
Ancheta is blocked. Ball stays with the Blazers.
And I'd say that's one of the few poor decisions itong si Jomel. He had wide open shooters both from his left and right that time.
The QC Warriors. So the coach of the NOVALICHES QC Warriors will challenge the out-of-bounds call. So our rule, each coaches will have a one coach's challenge.
And this is the perfect time to use that because they need to make a run here. Talking about
Walang mawawala sa timeout.
Oo.
So may isa sila. At saka final 2 minutes automatic review yung mga out.
Oo. And every possession counts ngayon para dito sa NOVALICHES.
And they're staring that 26-point lead, by the way.
Oo, doable pa to eh. If they're gonna be able to make some string of stops and get easy
mathematically
baskets.
possible.
Oo, pero with the way things is going, ang tanong ngayon, sino?
Now, who will
yung
be
pupuntahan nila in their
Yeah.
offensive end.
The coach of the NOVALICHES QC Warriors, and that is RR Casajeros.
That's our technical team ngayon, reviewing that last action. At titingnan dito, after that shot, mukhang may block eh. Mukhang tumama rin doon sa board. So tingnan natin,
Ang
after that
naman
release.
ni Casajeros, tumama sa likod ni... was it
That was
Jomel?
Ancheta.
Oh, yeah,
Oo.
that was Ancheta.
Yung si Casajeros ngayon din. One guy na pwede pa nilang puntahan. He has a lot to give in this ball game. Ang nagiging problema nga lang yun, yung matchup din niya on the defensive end, yung mabibilis na guards. Kaya napipilitan din talaga siya magtrabaho sa depensa.
That's a good challenge by, by SGA.
Let's take a look at that. Ancheta going downhill against Casajeros. Tumama pa after that shot.
Now the defense is getting tighter now for the Blazers. Melo. The move inside did not go in.
So they got the shot that they wanted. Di lang talaga maipasok.
Eusebio for three. Yes!
And that's
First
gotta hurt.
three of Antonio Eusebio.
Masakit yung 3 points ngayon itong si Eusebio.
So the lead is 29 points. So we talk about it is still mathematically possible. The three won't work. The block inside by Moel Morales. Ian Torres can't shake off the cobwebs. 15 of the 24. Anton for three. Oh! Anton Eusebio from downtown.
He was trying to shut the door para dito sa Novaliches with those back-to-back three-pointers.
Now, Anton Eusebio with his second three-pointer of the game. He has 6 points here in the fourth quarter. 86-54, the Blazers are ahead.
The PSL President's Cup 2024 is brought to you by Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, Converge FiberX, supported by Kalos PH Sportswear, MDC Sports, Finn Cotton, Media Partners, Fiber TV, Blast TV, and Bola.tv, live at IBC 13.
PSL fans here inside the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center. We are down to our last week. Next week will be the start of the playoffs. Well, I saw the IBC guys there watching. Games out Thursday in Binyan, Manila will take on the AO Kings. Cam Norte Warriors will take on the San Pedro Pablo Escobets. Binyan will take on Davao. Our main game in Binyan. That's a good one, Melo.
That really is a good one. Pero ito ngayon dito, able to get a foul was Novaliches.
QC Warriors shooting below 50% here. 39% shooting, 21 of 53.
And the struggle continues on the free throw line. Their numbers have dropped right now to 59%.
At one point, they were 100%.
Oh.
86-55. Oh, that's a travel on Antonio Eusebio. He can dunk. I've seen it so many times. And he can palm the ball.
Oh.
That's a good thing.
He's a good addition to this roster of SGA. No? Talagang could shoot the three, could take it strong to the hoop.
Yeah.
Could also defend multiple positions.
8 minutes remaining. And suddenly, Deote Mao comes cold here in the fourth period, Melo. And they fouled Atabay. And that's Nathan Victoria who fouled Atabay.
A union of sorts para dito sa dalawang to, no?
And this is gonna be a long fourth quarter.
Sila rin yung nagsalpukan kanina back in the first half.
Oh, he's a strong-willed player. I'm talking about Nathan Victoria. He's not afraid. Oh, the block there by Antonio Eusebio.
Good effort.
And you can see the recognition of Deote Mao.
Oo, totoo.
On that block. Parang, that's good, kid. 11 seconds to shoot for SGA. Deo Temao trying to put his defender in the torture chamber. And Tolentino will score using the glass.
And once again, another great assist from Temajo.
The three is underway. Eusebio from downtown.
And someone is down on the floor once again.
And he's down
Who's
again.
that?
Nathan Victoria.
If you're playing alongside this roster of talented players, you gotta have something special. Tingnan muna natin, no? Itong si Eusebio, that's his third or probably fourth three-pointer in the game. Talking about itong si Victoria. He brings something to the table na hindi kayang gawin ng ibang teammate niya.
Enforcer.
Oh!
Intimidator. He will try to go into your head. Outside three-pointer, no goal. Ball goes out of bounds. 89-57 is the count. Casajeros. Galas defending. He goes inside. A nice shot there by Casajeros.
That has been the story of the game for the Novaliches. So talagang sariling sikap eh. One-on-one plays from Casajeros and itong si Adeo.
And look at that. The QC or the Novaliches QC Warriors coming back on defense. So the Blazers will set up their play outside to Victoria. Eusebio. The layup. That's good.
He's
91-59.
Complete package itong si Eusebio that time around. Showing us yung kanyang driving ability. And that was against two defenders.
Yes. Casajeros banging bodies downstairs. There will be no call. Vanguardia back in the game for Ian Torres.
Yung si Ian Torres right now, talagang maganda yung naging pag-stabilize niya no, sa kanilang koponan. He didn't score that much. Pero yung kanyang presence is really important for his team.
Vanguardia for three. At by the rebound. And Victoria taking care of the basketball. The drive there by Galas. And Deo Temao is ahead all by his lonesome. And he will score the 2 points for Novaliches.
That's probably the easiest basket para sa Novaliches here in this game because SJ is all over them.
And it's a 30-point lead for the Blazers. Anton outside for two.
And look at that ball movement. Itong Novaliches shifted to a 2-3 zone, but the passing is really on point.
You just have to attack the gaps. If the defender playing zone.
And
good ball movement.
Itong SGA nga talaga, really, they attack the gaps in this game because they already have 29 assists.
Oh, 29 assists compared to the 16 of Novaliches.
And how do you stop a team like that? No, and very unselfish.
And both teams scoring 34 points in the paint. Temajo, yes, shooting in between the eyes of Moel Morales.
Highlight maker itong si Temajo, shooting all over everybody here in this game.
Nathan working against Barres. He will shoot over Barres. Eusebio outside. The ball goes out.
Let's take a look at this move once again.
New player on the floor. Arsiaga seeing action for the first time.
Kita mo yung crossover na yun, ala Allen Iverson. That nagdala doon yung head and shoulder fake.
Under 5 minutes remaining. Galas, the drive inside. He overcooks. Arsiaga overcooks it too. Temajo brings it down. Guarded by Galas. The screen provided by Atabay. Galvez taken away by Nathan Victoria. Vanguardia. Oh, that's a hard foul given up by Atabay. And Vanguardia was Was it Galas? He was hit in the head.
Oo.
Vanguardia was hit in the head.
And that's the toughness
Yeah.
that Atabay brings to this team.
You know, we talk about the Blazers being young, but very disciplined, I can say.
Oo.
Boom. Anton scores. Nice play there.
That's how you run a baseline play, no? Triangle action, screen the screener, opening up itong si Antonio Eusebio.
Deo Temajo. 4:05 to go. Dabay outside. Taken away by Nathan Victoria. He is being challenged by Barres, and Nathan step out of bounds.
He got hounded there by Barres, but
Hounded and pounded by Barres.
and I think on that last possession, no, he could have given up that basketball to the other side.
Yeah. You know, Victoria was trying to pull away the chair because he felt the contact.
But you were right, you know, when you mentioned about the activity nitong si Victoria. Wherever he is on the floor, somebody's down. It's either him or the one he's defending.
Yeah.
Pero makikita mo sa kanya, he plays honest,
Yeah,
good
that's
basketball.
True, that's
Nothing
true.
out of the
Naiilang ka lang
ordinary.
siguro, tsaka nakukulitan ba? Dabay, very short. Dabay gets it back, easy two, and he is fouled.
Shaga that time, out of position to defend that. You gotta love the heart na pinapakita nitong si Dabay.
And now the Blazers, they are now in the penalty. They are ahead by 30 points. Dabay unmolested there, fouled by Antonio Eusebio. Was it Anton or Arciaga? It was Arciaga. The Novaliches QC Warriors shooting 9 of 15 from the free throw line here in this game. Dabay, 6 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 assist. Cajucom. Eusebio for 3. Picked up by Galvez. You know, the Blazers, you will never know who will explode in every game that they will play. There will be times that the guards will explode. There will be times that the big man will score. Temao misses again. Galvez getting the offensive rebound. He out-rebounded Joshua Cajucom.
Getting the better of Josh Cajucom in that. Oh,
He was a little
turnover.
careless.
That's why you teach to never inbound the basketball dyan sa ilalim ng ring.
Oh. Yes, tumama daw. Eh, di, tumama nga, pero na...
There was a last touch pa din.
Kaya huwag kang mag-out of bounds dyan sa may goal.
Oo, dahil mahirapan ka mag-long pass.
The 3 won't work. Picked up by Morales. Final 3 minutes of the game. Galas rises up for 2. A foul is called there for the Blazers.
That's going to be on Vanguardia as he was trying to stop that transition attack. And that's the beauty of the discipline na pinapakita ng SJ, no? With 2 minutes and 26 remaining, mukhang safe to say they could escape with this win. Pero nakita mo naman, yung depensa pa rin na ipinapakita in transition.
Habit yan eh.
Oo.
You have in order for you to advance or to improve, you have to make that a habit. Every time you will play, yung depensa, yung offense, para gagawa ka ng culture ba?
Totoo yan. It's all about playing hard until the buzzer sounds, di ba?
Yeah. Kasi mga bata pa ito eh. At Tabay misses. So you will teach them to play hard and erase the bad habits of playing basketball.
Pero ito, yung huling offensive rebound doon, di magugustuhan.
Bad habit yun.
Oo.
95-67.
And that last foul will send someone to the bench. Pang-limang foul na.
Joel Ancheta sees action here. So calling the shots is Marvin Bienvenida. The absence of Charles Chu and Paulo Layo.
Coach Marvin, not a stranger to the big stage of basketball. No? He won a championship in the juniors division of the NCAA, and he's a proven winner.
2 minutes and 10 remaining. Vanguardia goes inside, short on the layup. Final 2 minutes of the game. Galvez. Tolentino. 10 of the 24. Atabay. He swings it to Timaho. He gets by Galas. Back to Atabay. And he overcooks.
Nakakailang talaga yung mga defenders, yung SGA.
Atabay, the steal. Timaho goes the other way.
That's a good screen, ha? Mula doon kay
I
Tabay.
don't know if it's good. Is it good?
O, hindi na itawag eh. So, good yan.
Morales, the dribble handoff to Vanguardia. 10 seconds remaining in the shot clock, but we heard the whistle of the referee. So that will be the third team foul for the Novaliches. They're not yet in the penalty. So without Alan Liwag there, not much of a problem for the Blazers. The shot of Moel Morales did not go in, it rims out. Deo Temajo for three, and he misses. Foul is on Galas.
That was Bares.
I'm sorry, it's Vanguardia.
It was Bares who fought for that second chance opportunity, and that's something that they needed at the start of the game. Pero dahil natalo sila sa rebounding right now, it's 40-37 in favor of Novaliches, but during the most important parts of the game na nagkakaroon tayo ng dikdikan pa, natalo sila and nagbigay sila ng maraming second chance points dito sa SGA.
And they fouled Deo Temajo. So many fouls given up by the Blazers here in the dying minutes of the fourth quarter, Melo.
Oo. This is something they're gonna look at sa kanilang viewing session, dahil this could be a chink in the armor.
Yep. .51 seconds to go. We are just waiting for the official buzzer. So earlier today, the RCP Shawarma Shack Demigods defeated the Bicol Spicy Oragons. The second game, the Caloocan Supremos ending the hopes of the NKT Snipers. And this one, now these teams, they are in the top 16 already. And they're playing with pride here. And the Novaliches QC Warriors, I mentioned earlier that they will try to send a message to these youngsters, but the message is not clear for them. But the message of the Blazers is very clear to the rest of the team.
Totoo.
That we are here to compete.
Sabi nga natin, itong SGA wanting to prove that they belong to the men's club, and they really did prove that in today's game.
So 3 seconds to go. The final score, the Blazers defeated the veteran-laden Novaliches QC Warriors 95-73.
It was a total team effort para dito sa SGA. They had 61 bench points.
And our Dumper Super move of the game brought to us by Dumper Party List. Antonio Sebio with a strong move inside. From another angle, Anton Eusebio gets by his defender, and that's Atabay going glass and scoring. And that super move of the game is brought to us by Dumper Party List. And our top cock defensive play of the game. Prepare for battle. Deo Temao rises up, and the rejection there by Arciaga. Oh, that was Antonio Eusebio.
Oh, that was Eusebio denying that shot. And talk about this guy. He really played a spectacular ball game here tonight.
And our final score, 95 for the Blazers, 73 for the Warriors. And our best player of the game is none other than their prize recruit, Anton Eusebio.
Anton Eusebio had 20 points in this ball game. Pinakita niya sa atin yung kanyang range from the three-point line. Pinakitaan din tayo ng kanyang mga strong drive to the basket. We mentioned he is a complete package for Coach Charles too.
And Andrea Veloso will be talking to our Kalos PH super player of the game. Andrea.
Thank you, Sandy. Anton, you dominated this game with your threes, and this is your first best player of the game this season. How does it feel to have this recognition right now, lalo na right on time dahil next week playoffs na natin?
I don't really know how to feel. I feel good. I feel blessed, mostly. Yeah.
Congratulations. And another question, what was your mindset coming into this game knowing that one of your key players, Allen Liwag, will not be present tonight?
For me, Allen, he is our best rebounder, of course. And I guess I was trying to rebound the best I can and defend just the best I can.
Really step up in this game. Anton, do you have anyone to greet or shout out?
Just my parents back home, my family from Pampanga, and my girlfriend. That's it.
Once again, congratulations, and Anton, and of course, to SGA Blazers. Back to you, Sandy and Coach Melo.
All right, thank you very much, Andrea. Beautiful smile you have there, Andrea. All right, thank you so much, Melo Navarro, Nori Uy, our production head, and Nudge Productions. Our game's on Thursday, AO Kings versus the Manila City Stars. Second game at 6 p.m., the San Pedro Pablo Escobets versus the Cam Norte Warriors. 8 p.m., the Davao Occidental Tigers will take on the Binyan Tatak Gel. Game X. My name is Sandy Grumo from the Philo and Equal Center in San Juan. Mayong gabi, kaninyong tanan.
Para yung tira pasok sigurado, ano man ang mangyari, lokal ka man